Hello, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. In this video, we are featuring this Loops and Threads yarn called, I think it's Facets, because it's loop and threads. We know that it came from Michael's. Actually, I know it came from Michael's. I bought it there. So yeah, really, I think what drew me to this yarn, not necessarily, yeah, it's soft, but I don't know if you can see all the colors. First of all, it has purple in it, so you know, I'm all into the purple. But I like this color combination. And the color, I think it just, it does have a description. It's a summer sunrise. And we can already see it is a size 4 medium weight yarn. It recommends a 6mm hook, which is what I got with me today. Because we are going to get a bonus pattern with this, and we're going to work with this. So yeah, it says on here to hand wash, and it definitely feels like it needs it. It actually, I don't even know, it looks like it could fray very easily. So, and let's see how many. Okay, there we are. We are 279 yards, 3.5 ounces. 256 meters, or it's 100 grams. So yeah, it does. It feels soft, but I'm wondering if it's got like a way hail on it. It feels delicate. It almost feels like you have to work carefully with it. So actually, we're going to start working with it. So we are going to make kind of like a granny square scarf, but it's got the 3 double crochet clusters. I wouldn't consider it a granny square. Oh, tear it up. See if there's a pattern on the label. Nope, no pattern on the label, but there is a QR code. And I already checked it. It takes you to the Michaels website, the section where they have free patterns. So just so you know. Alright, so we are going to start crocheting with this as soon as I find the end. Let's see how, oh, there it is. I got the end. Yeah, it does, yeah, it looks kind of delicate. Inside it looks delicate, but soft. Okay, so we're going to make my scarf that I have planned in my head. We're going to need to make a chain that is dividable by 6. I think I'm getting now what makes it a size 4 is because it almost feels like it's not quite a 4, but because of the hail and the softness. So I'm going to start. I think I'm going to chain 24. 6, 7. Now I can either, in the 4th chain, I hook do a double crochet where the chain 3 counts, but I think I'm going to chain, I'm just going to chain 2, which doesn't count. And in the 3rd chain from the hook, we're going to do a double crochet. Do 2 more double crochets. So we have like chain, we have 3 double crochets kind of on the end. Now we're going to do 3 chains. We're going to skip 3 chains. We're going to skip 3 stitches or 3 chains. It's like, well, I don't know if you can see that. 1, 2, 3. And then over here, we're going to do another double crochet. And then double crochet in the next 2. Here we are. We have 3 double crochets, chain 3 space, 3 double crochets. Now we're going to do another 3 chains. Skip 3 chains and do another 3 double crochets. So skip 3 and double crochet in the next 3. So, okay, what are we doing? 1, 2, and 3. Here you go. So far, no issues so far working with the yarn. I'm a loose crocheter, so I probably could have gone down a hook size. I could probably used an eye hook with this. If you're a tight crocheter, then J probably would have been fine. But I think a J hook will be fine so far. Like I says, I kind of crochet kind of loose. I probably would have been okay going down to an eye hook. So, oh, I think we're back. Now we're down to the last. I think we're just down to the last 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then skip 3, and then we're just going to do 3 double crochet in the last 3 stitches. Alright, so you can use this pattern with any. You don't have to use this yarn. You can use any yarn. I wasn't sure how long the skein will make, but there you go. Nice. We're going to have a nice short scarf, or at least it's not as wide. Okay, so this is kind of like a 2-row repeat, because we always want for the scarf at least 3 double crochets on the end. So we're going to chain 2, which does not count as a double crochet. I think I just chained 3. Okay. Double crochet in these first 3 double crochets. One, 2, 3, and in this chain 3 space, we're going to do another 3 double crochets. I want to do it into the space. 1, 2, 3. So that means we have 6 double crochet. We will happen to have 6 double crochets in this row. Now we're going to chain 3. Skip this 3 double crochet cluster, and in this space we're going to do 3 double crochets. Chain 3. Now we're kind of at the end, and we're going to do 3 double crochets in this chain 3 space, and because we're at the end, we're going to do a double crochet in each of those. Three double crochets. And because we're at the end, we're going to do a double crochet in each of these. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Oh, looks like we're about ready to change colors here. Yeah, I can see what we got going on here. Looks like some extra. Yeah, this is, it does kind of got to be delicate. Kind of got to be a little delicate with this. So we're going to chain 2 change over. Yeah, you can see how light this is, feeling kind of light. So obviously always in the first 3 we're going to do 3 on the ends, 3 double crochets. Yeah, I feel like it got really thin here. So I wonder if it's one of those type of yarns where it's kind of, it gets thick in some places and thin in the others. Because it felt like it got really, like it got really wound, or it got really thin. So anyway, to continue with the pattern, we're going to chain 3. Three double crochets into our chain 3 space here. Chain 3. Now it kind of got a little bit thicker. 3 double crochets in this chain 3 space. Alright, and then we're back at the end where we had 6 double crochets, so we're going to chain 3, skip 3 double crochets, and then double crochet in the last 3 double crochets. Chain 2, turn, and then we're going to repeat the last 2 rows we just did, where you would double crochet in the next 3, and in the chain 3 space, so you would have 6, chain 3, skip this, 3 double crochets in that stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets in this stitch, and end with the 3 double crochets in that. And then the next row, repeat this stitch, 3 double crochets, chain 3, skip the 3 double crochet cluster, 3 double crochets in the space, chain 3, 3 double crochets in the space, chain 3, and then 3 double crochets at the end, 6. So, alright, so this is what we got so far. Like I said, it does feel like it's a it feels very light. Like I said, this feels like it's a delicate to work with. So I'm going to continue working with this, and you can see more what this looks like. And I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, we are back. Just to give a look at some of the colors here. How it worked out. Maybe I'll try to pull, let's see, yeah, a little further. There's the green, yellow, and purple are the primary colors. Now, I'm not sure if it was supposed to do this, but I got at the beginning of this was a mistake, because we got the green, kind of orangish, and then we got a bunch of green, and then we got like this big section of green again. Back to orange before we got into the purple. And then the second half of the scarf, the purple regularly shows up again. So I'm not sure if it was supposed to do that, or if that was not a mistake in the color process of the yarn. So if you notice, I did put just a plain single crochet edging. Well, so far, you know, that's for this, it'll be like a single crochet for each stitch, 3 single crochets in the corner, and single crochet evenly off the sides, which is usually about 2 per single crochet row of single crochet, or not single crochet, 2 single crochet per row of a double crochet. So, or single crochet evenly. But there's one more. I want to put another edging on the scarf, and I wanted to show you that. Now this edging is just a V-stitch with like kind of like a double crochet on top. But so we're going to do our starting one, which is we're going to chain 7. And then about the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to do a double crochet. And then we're going to do another double crochet back in the same stitch. Because we're at a corner, we're just only going to skip like one. We're only going to skip one single crochet. And now this is the repeat of how to make kind of like our V-stitch border. Or a special V-stitch border, I don't know what to call it. So we're going to do a double crochet. Alright, after we did the double crochet, we chain 3. And then we do a double crochet back in the same stitch we just did. And double crochet. Okay, that's better. Alright, we skip again 2. Do it double crochet. Chain 3. Double crochet on top of the double crochet we just made, and a double crochet back in the same stitch on the scarf. There, that looks much better. Okay, we can either skip 2 or 3, but I think in this case we're going to skip 3 stitches at the moment. Okay, so double crochet, chain 3, double crochet on top of the chain we just did, and double crochet. In the same stitch on the scarf. Alright, I'm going to repeat that when we get closer to the corners. We're not going to skip as many stitches. So when we get close to yeah, this is my favorite. I like this edging. It's one of my favorites. You'll see a lot in my patterns. So I found that, I say to be delicate, but I found that you don't have to be, working now that I actually worked with it, you don't have to be as delicate with this. And even the best part, because it doesn't, there's not multiple strands, so it doesn't fray at all. That's one of the things I also like about this yarn, and it's soft, and it still makes the project super light. Anyway, right now we are kind of approaching a corner, so we're just only going to like skip, as we round the corner, we're only going to skip 1 stitch as we round the corner. So we're just going to skip 1 and do what we were normally doing. Chain 3 again, do our special V-stitch ending. Let me know in the comments. I think I thought this was called the mile a minute edging. I'm not sure if that's what this is. So if you've seen this edging before, let me know in the comments. Yeah, rounding corner, so we're only going to skip one. Chain 3. And again, we're just going to skip one as we're rounding the corner. Or if you want to, you don't have to. I think it looks better just to skip one. Alright, then once we rounded the corner, we can go back to skipping 2 or 3. Depends on what look you like. Skip 3, you might have a more stretched look. I think we might just skip 3. Alright, so I'm just going to repeat this around, and it says as you kind of get closer to the corner, you just might only want to skip 1 or 2. Skip, until you just skip 1 stitch so you can round the corner. And then I will show you how we join up when we get done finishing up the scarf. Okay. We are at the end here. Because we were rounding a corner, I only skipped a stitch. And we're just going to join probably with either the 3rd chain, or which is the same as where this double crochet was done on the top. With our beginning pattern. With our beginning V-stitch type pattern. It's not, it looks like a crowned V-stitch. I'm trying to figure out a name. Maybe we'll call it that. The crowned V-stitch. Alright, we're going to finish this off. Now that I have done the edging, I think this, how I said, I wasn't sure if this color pattern which started out which was green, yellow, back to green for a while, then back to yellow before introducing some purples. Because I found that when I was doing the edge too, that I was like, let me find my start here. We started at the purple, the yellow for a while, and then it did green, like green, and then green, more green. And yeah, a whole lot of green here before it, and I think it went back. It ended up on yellow, so maybe that color pattern is supposed to be like that. That was section of, oh, we only introduced orange for a bit. Oh, it looked kind of odd on this scarf that I got purple on one side and no purple on the other side. But I guess if you knit with this, make it, and you do have enough here. I mean, I have enough. I was able to crochet a scarf, so we probably were easily to knit one. So I guess that's that must have been part of this. At least it's part of this ball where we were. It's not green, yellow, and it looked like at first it was going to be green, yellow, and purple, which for part of it, and then part of it is just there's no purple in it. It's like green, yellow, a whole lot of green. Well, I might pull you out more so you can see that green and yellow before going on to purple. But so yeah, at first I thought it was going to be hard to work with. It wasn't that. Again, I thought it was going to be delicate and a little harder to work with. But it wasn't that hard to work with, and it is soft. And the colors, I mean, even though it was a little bit unique that I was missing some purple, it feels like okay, there's a section with no purple, and then I got, all of a sudden, I have a section with purple in it. I would have liked it better if it had just stayed with a consistent green, yellow, and purple, and not have this part that was missing its purple. So we'll see if I can. So anyway, that was mostly a review on the Facets acrylic yarn by Loops and Thread. It says one skein was enough for a scarf, and you don't have to use this pattern. You don't have to use this yarn to make this pattern. It's just a simple, again, it was a simple kind of like a granny square, where your leg says you want to have it looks like a chain. Your foundation should be dividable by 6, and you get the pattern we got plus whatever 3 plus 3, and how many more, however you want to start your first double crochet, whether you want to. So probably, and then yeah, your foundation chain 6 plus 3, actually plus 4 or plus 5 if you want to not count your first 2 stitches as you're turning a double crochet. So anyway, that's enough babbling by me. If you do use this yarn, or I've used this yarn, let me know in the comments. And let me know in the comments if you plan on trying out this pattern. So, if you did like this video, please get a like. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now. So see if you can get a better look. There is a scarf. Yeah, like no purple one side, pretty much, and then we got the purple on the other. Yeah, all right, and then there's our section with no purple in it.